Hi everyone, we're doing our project on increasing the recovery time and longevity of finger arthroplasty. My name is David Frederick.
I'm Julia Beach.
I'm Chris Rockwell.
And I'm Casey Arpin.
So the clinical need that our project addresses, there are 2.3 million Americans with arthritis of the hands, which makes it difficult to do simple day-to-day tasks. There are options out there for finger implants, but they typically only last 10 years in comparison to 20 years for knee implants. So because of this, fewer than 1,000 finger replacement surgeries take place every year. And the reason for this is because of poor wound healing, implant fracture, and issues with bony ingrowth. So the goal of our project is to improve the current gold standard finger joint. So the first area we looked into was improving the mechanical strength of the implant by adding surface topographies to the implant. What this does is it directs the ingrowth of fibrous tissue, which in turn increases the mechanical strength of the implant over time. So to test this, we would plan to make a SolidWorks model and stress test it, as you would see in the bottom right hand corner, to determine the weak points of the implant and where we would need to make these topographies.
So another improvement that we would do upon that is we provide two different coatings. So the first coating is represented in this image as blue. So the blue is covalently bonded hydroxyapatite. The blue dots on there signify the surface topographies, so those signify pores. So with the pores, it promote osteoconduction. So for the hydroxyapatite, it would promote bone integration and also provide strength in the stem of the implant. The red signifies the electrospun silk fibrin scaffolds. So the red would also signify the ridges. Red lines signify the surface topography of ridges being formed. So with this, with the scaffolds as well as the ridges, this promotes a nice environment for fibrous tissue to be grown in there and promote a lot of mechanical strength and improve the wear time. The next step to help make the finger joint implant better is wound healing. So currently the whole total time for wound healing is 12 months. This includes casts, splints, and then rehab time. With finger joints, you use them on a daily basis, so it's tough to not be able to use your finger fully for 12 months. So we're hoping to reduce that. By doing that, we are hoping to use the solution platelet-rich plasma. This would reduce the healing time as well as increase the function and strength within the finger joint.
So the overall benefits of surface treatments for the finger joint replacement would be to enhance the mechanical stability, which would be done through the surface topographies and the electrospun silk. This will in turn reduce the failure rate. We also hope to increase the lifespan to be greater than 10 years, which would eliminate the need for future procedures, increase the biocompatibility, which would reduce the risk of complications after surgery, and decrease healing time with the PRP therapy. The cost for our surface treatments would be for a manufacturing process and for outsourcing to other labs that currently have technology for these surface treatments, as well as FDA approval through a 510K, because currently the FDA has approved all the surface treatments, they just haven't been used for finger arthroplasty.
So a little bit about our competition. Our major competition would be the Swanson finger joint. It's the gold standard of the industry, roughly 50 years old technology though, and it also has a potential titanium grommet that is used to protect against bone, but it's not as commonly used. There's also the NeuroFlex, which is a higher range of flexion, but is a very similar technology. And some current limitations of these technologies. So they have a long rehab time, as we mentioned previously, as well as a limited lifespan. There's also the implant fracture, so during wear there's a chance that they break. There also is a chance of infection, and there's also a chance of these implants loosening in the socket, which would potentially be prevented by the hydroxyapatite. Here are references, and thank you for watching.